Darling, the burnout is by design. Okay, if you are feeling defeated, tired, depressed, burnt out, just like, that's actually a compliment. It means you have brain cells in there that are still working overtime to follow everything and understand everything and check the details and look under rocks. So it's a compliment, but also, darling, if you're on the subscriber only card pull, you know, we already said it, it is by design. So reach down and get nourishment from within yourself because you're not going to get it from the atmosphere at the moment, okay? But you are not alone. If you are an empath, if you're a neurofeisty, if you have pattern recognition, if you're just smart about these sort of things, or if you're just trying to pay attention, even if it's not your usual thing, but you know this is important, this is by default, this is by design. Congratulations, you are one of the people who has brain cells still functioning instead of that, what is it, pong, book, like those people who are sitting in their pickup trucks right now going, and now, James, I was going to explain to you how the Statue of Liberty is exactly like that plane. Like, just let it go. Let it go. Let it go. They are right now arguing for the taxes, going, the Dems are trying to convince me that this is bad. But all I know is last time he was in office, I worked one job. And in Biden's term, I worked two jobs. So that means whatever his taxes are must be good for me. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Dems are really trying to convince us these taxes are bad, so they must be great. Yeah, Kamala would have paid twice as much for the plane that Daddy got as a gift. Like, that's where they are. That's where they are. They're fantasizing about how many libs they think they could beat in fisticuffs, okay? That is where their brains are. That's where their priorities are. That's where their functioning is. Like I said, pong, beep, 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 beep. So just fight the urge. Fight the urge to talk that, okay? Just leave them alone. So now, in addition to this 1 a.m. vampire vote that they're going to be doing to try to sneak by all the horrible things they're going to approve that they don't want their names attached to and they don't want their constituents finding out about, which is very interesting that they're like proudly trying to do it, but also don't want the people that voted for them to know that they're voting to take away more hospitals and schools and doctors and all of that. Why not? Wear it proudly. But you also saw that they put a little doo-doo department with that whole Qatar deal. Remember that? Of course we remember that because we're still talking about what he promised in exchange for that plane because they were asking for it as of January. As soon as he got in there, that was the first thing they did. See if I can get the plane. I want a nice plane. I want the gold plane with the gold toilet. Okay? That was one of their first priorities, in addition to shutting down anything that was looking into their allies, not ours, or their companies. Oh, but also, I was trying to figure out how the Qatar deal was supposed to be worth $1 trillion plus when their GDP is like 200 billion. I'm not real good with those things, but I know that you can't have a deal for trillions when your whole GDP is only worth billions. So they did what the doo-doo department does, which is they fudged the numbers a little bit, and this time they used the wrong currency. So that's what they did. They used the Qatar currency and was like 1.3 trillion. So in US dollars, it's actually like 200 million, 213 million, which, you know, is not peanuts, but it's not billions and it's definitely not trillions. And we still need to know whatever it was he promised them in exchange for giving him the throwaway, gaudy as fuck, tacky as shit plane that literally no one else on the planet wanted it. No one else on the planet wanted it. And these chuckle fucks over here is like, success! This is a leader. That's how you cut a deal. Kamala would have paid twice as much for it. Like, Kamala wouldn't have asked for it. She wouldn't have accepted it. She wouldn't have asked for it. She wouldn't have none of that. But keep on in that little fantasy bubble where everyone would do the same thing you guys do. Okay, that's the problem. See, like I said, if you're tired right now, if you're drained, it's a compliment. It means you still have brain cells instead of pong cells going on. That's all.